I'd like to share with you a pilot project that was done at the Vermont Historical Society recently. The librarian there and I wrote a grant to digitize some old films to bring them back into circulation for filmmakers and the viewing public. Films are just a small part of the work of the librarians and the archivists at VHS. And the film and video collection is largely made up of donations, mostly unavailable to interested viewers due to the old formats. The librarian selected titles based on previous expressed interest by filmmakers and researchers. I found a Vermont-based film foundation that was interested in the project, and we decided to use Macintosh computers to manage the projects. We also asked filmmakers, Vermont filmmakers, about the formats they wanted to see. Vermont filmmakers specified film footage should be in uncompressed files, which uses lots of computer space and takes long file transfer times. We found transfer vendors to transfer the film, and we learned about the vocabulary of high digital film transfer. Many films had missing opening and ending credits and warm film pieces. To find the best copy, we looked outside the VHS collection. Small-town Vermont networking helped us find original copies of films to transfer. Film transfer rates worked out to be about $150, $200 each film. We recognized that we needed more computer hard drives to store the films, as well as backup plans, because computer hard drives do fail. Soon, a growing list of film files became a management challenge. We started with 4 computer hard drives, now we have 8 or 9. A 300 gigabyte film might take 8 hours to transfer to another computer hard drive. We learned to check vendors' work, as soundtracks and other components could be overlooked in the transfers. We stored the films back in the vault, storing them properly for future generations, for better technologies in the future. We produced DVDs for in-house use at VHS. Vermont State Guard, our Rutland and Putney were filmed by amateur filmmakers. Farm Work, Miraculous Maple, Town Solves a Problem promotes particular viewpoints or agriculture. IBM's People Make It Happen and National Life's Hewn from the Hills promotes the businesses. While broken films can be mended, they are subject to stretching and shrinking as well as vinegar syndrome. Everyone involved expressed enthusiasm and support. Vermont filmmakers have used them all. We started with 12 films, now we have 24 films that are digitized. Filmmakers use the footage in new films. Internet Archive hosts some of these films and our catalog for easy searching. And we've shown community events these new digitized old films. Films also are in the VHS collection for future researchers. Currently, we know 3 films that have been used in footage in new, almost completed works. A film on the history of newspapers is available for viewing on the VPT site. A film on the history of Vermont is under production now. And Tunbridge is using footage in a DVD celebrating the town's 250th year. Several of the films have been added to Internet Archive. A simple search of Vermont and Vermont Historical Society can find these films, and you can see the usage has been fairly exciting to see. Vermont State Guard has been very popular with community showings in many Vermont communities. Some of these events include live music playing songs popular during World War II, such as Praise the Lord and Pass the Ammunition. In 2010, the Vermont Historical Society Expo showed 3 films. One was on Windy Wood Orchard, a film of a berry apple orchard. one Norrell Farm, Scenes of a Gentleman's Farm in Northfield, and Thanks to Vermont, a promotion film on agriculture, shot all over the state. Digitizing old films gets them viewed again and can encourage footage in new works. Oral histories of actors can contribute to the background and richness of these works if they are done. Many films across the state remain unknown to researchers. Cataloging of film collections would increase in knowledge of these collections, and film studies programs would be enhanced by using Vermont footage. Copyright and permissions processes need to be examined for individual titles, particularly non-governmental. When considering films as a historical research tool, a number of interesting questions arise. Also, more questions on how much to transfer and how to prioritize which are better resources to transfer. Many hands and minds made to make this project happen. We thank the John Bissell Foundation providing seed money, the Vermont State Archives providing us with clean original copies to transfer, and the Rochester School of Film helping us with the vinegar syndrome problem, as well as technical training. Thank you.